welcome back again. Dana Harvey with the Lipstick Lounge, and I always like to find interesting, intriguing, and inspiring people to talk about. The idea behind the Lipstick Lounge is to showcase, of course, women who are doing fabulous, fantastic things and who are living and loving life on purpose. And one of the things that I think should inspire all of us are things that we can find knowledge in. And this is who I found to share this information with us. Janet, she's the proprietor of this Source Booksellers, and I have been coming in here for a couple years now and have always been impressed with just the feel of the shop and what it is that you do and what you bring to it. So if you can just tell us a little bit about, yourself, and how, you brought this to the community.
Well, the first thing is, I'll start at the end and go back to the beginning.
Okay.
And the first thing is that I'm a retiree.
Okay.
And I had worked for Detroit Public Schools for 41 and a half years.
Right.
Part of those years I was selling books over and beyond my work at the school district.
Okay.
And so the idea of books and learning and teaching and thinking and knowing is all part of what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And so this came into being 22 years ago.
Okay.
And I had returned from a trip to Egypt, and the people in the church that I attended at that time wanted to know all about the trip. And so I hauled out books and started teaching a little seminar to them.
Mm-hmm.
So the holiday time was showing up, and they usually had a bazaar.
Right.
And so they said, Janet, why don't you just get some books and bring them and we'll buy them, because you're always talking about these books.
Right.
I did not have a grand business plan, nor did I have the idea that 22 years later I'd be doing this.
You'd still be doing this. Okay, so things can get started just on passion.
That's right. Just on interest and demand.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Now, where you are located within the Spiral Collective is a very unique location, and in the sense that there are a number of other female proprietors and entrepreneurs.
It was Del Pryor who had asked me to put a bookstore into the other two of her places.
Okay.
And she called and told me, she said this place was available and she wanted to come look at it. So we came together to look at it, and that's how we came to be here. So she has her art gallery here.
Yes.
I have the bookstore, and her daughter has the gift boutique.
Exactly, which is very nice. Everything just comes together so well. It just makes
it's a nice combination.
It's a wonderful combination.
Yeah.
What about the type of books that you offer here? I mean, I see a lot of different type of people come in, and you always seem to have what they want. I mean, what is it? What is it about the types of books that you choose?
Well, first of all, and I'm glad to say you choose, because I do select all the books. My daughter, of course, helps me a great deal with that, but I have a formula that I use.
Okay.
And the formula is that I sell non-fiction books. I do not sell literature. I have nothing against literature.
Yes.
I absolutely love literature. Literature is another way of knowing how things happen.
Right.
But the truth
Right.
is. But I started with non-fiction because that's where I had an interest.
Okay.
And I've continued with non-fiction over the years. Now, I have 4 major categories of books: history and culture, health and well-being, books that are by and about women, and the metaphysical and spiritual, but not necessarily religious.
What would you say to young females or older females who are looking to move in a direction where things feel more purposeful in their lives?
I think they need to just not depend on the feeling.
Okay.
They need to depend on interest, motivation to achieve not only their own improvement, but also to offer service to the community.
So this is the cutest place. I encourage you to come and just, if nothing else, have a conversation with Janet. You will, trust me, be inspired. Dana Harvey from the Lipstick Lounge. Thank you.